Hi Carrie, how's it going? This one's for you, girl. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you 3 different techniques. So it'll probably be broken down into 3 videos. But I've cleaned my tiles with a piece of paper towel and a little Isopropyl alcohol. And I'm using the 91% Isopropyl alcohol. So what I'm gonna do, the first technique I'm gonna do is my favorite. And I'm just gonna spray some alcohol on here. So I've got a nice wet surface to move paint around on. And I'm just gonna take my alcohol inks and just put wherever I feel like it. So we'll come in here with some lighter blue. So this one is Sailboat Blue, which is a Ranger ink. The first one was Sapphire, which is a Pinata ink. And I'm going to come in here with Pinata Passion Purple. We're going to do a couple of drops here. And blue and red make purple. So we're going to come in here with just a little bit of the Pinata Senorita Magenta. That's a really nice color and it goes really, really good with the blues. No, kitty, I can't play with you right now. No. So once you have your inks on here, what I'm going to do is give it another good spritz. And I'm just going to sit here and it's almost like stretching paint on a canvas. Yeah, it's a little bit dark, so we can always add a little bit more red in there. And the nice thing about this is you can just keep squirting it down to keep it wet. So we're going to come in here and get these colors moved around a little bit. All right. So it's still got a fair amount of color on here. And I'm going to wipe my gloves off because when you light this on fire, you do not want to have alcohol on your hands. And this is just going to burn off. I have a silicone mat under here and all the safety precautions that I need. So that was one. And they're not so hot that you can't move them. So we're going to go ahead and do a second one. Get it nice and wet. And we're going to go with a little bit lighter colors this time. So we're going to go with the Baja Blue. And a little touch of purple. And a little bit of red. Oops. I don't want you guys moving too far yet. And then we're going to come back in here with a little Sailboat Blue. Another really pretty blue. And let's see. I think I'll come in here with just a touch of bronze, just a little bit of a metallic. There we go. Perfect. So my alcohol is already starting to dry a little bit. So I'm going to put a bunch more alcohol on here and then start moving it around. Yeah, this one's much lighter. I'm liking this one much better. All right, wipe your hands and light the thing up. What's really cool about this is that the burn patterns, the fire will create different burn patterns within the alcohol inks. And it's just really, really pretty. It's fascinating to watch, for one. And it's reasonably safe. I mean, I have a metal baking pan here. I have a silicone mat underneath it. Everything is protected. I have a fire extinguisher nearby. So, but that's the easiest type I know how to make. And we'll come in here and do one more. You know what? I have a little cup here of alcohol. That might be a lot easier than, there we go. So, yes, kitty. Put some red in there. And we're going to put some Baja Blue in here again. I don't have much of this left. There we go. And I think I'm going to come in here with a little bit of butterscotch. Just something different. And we'll put just a little touch of copper in again, because I like the way they end up looking with just a touch of metallics in them. All right, so just swirl it around, get some of the ink pretty much all over your tile. So, there we go. These are wicked quick and easy to make. They literally only take maybe a minute, minute and a half for each one. And you can easily pop out like 20 of these in under an hour. So that's one cool application. And now I'm going to show you a different application. I have right here, yes dear, where's my yellow? Here we go, nope. Yep, sorry, I'm reaching. So now I'm going to do something a little bit different. If I can get this yellow open, there we go. So I have a Q-tip, and I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of alcohol on it, and then load it up with some alcohol ink. And I'm not gonna put any alcohol on this time. Right now, I'm just gonna come in and use this Q-tip like a coloring brush. And I'm just gonna go straight through and keep building out this little half circle. And that gives me the base for my little flower. And I'm not gonna spray the flower, but I'm gonna try to get everything around it. And I just sprayed, actually that's not bad. There. That's what happens if you pour a little bit more alcohol on it. And if you don't like this, you can always wipe it off. Just use paper towel and alcohol and you can wipe it off. So now what I have here is a can of compressed air. All right, and I got this, you can get it at Home Depot, you can get it at your local hardware store, wherever you want to get it. And what I'm going to do is, let's pick a nice color. We'll come in here with a little bit of green. I've got limeade. So what I'm going to do is just add a couple of drops for starts. compressed air is not working. There we go. I'm just gonna blow it out. So as you drop it on, blow it out. And just keep working through here to get the pattern you want. And I'm going to spritz it again with a little bit of alcohol because this is getting too dry to move the inks. It works better when I put the nozzle on, but I'm trying to do a quick demonstration. So, but that's sort of the idea. It does turn out a lot better than this, but I cannot get my nozzle off of this silly can to use it. There we go. It definitely works better with the nozzle. So we're going to come back in here and do this again. I'm going to just try to go along this line where I put the yellow. There, that's what I was looking for. And you can just keep coming back in here and spraying the color out. And by the time you get done, you'll have something that almost looks like a flower. And just keep doing this until you get the desired effect that you want. Just keep adding a drop of paint and spraying it out. So now that that's done, cover this up. We're going to get our Q-tip again and come back in here with a little bit more yellow because we want to define the center of the flower. So I'm just going to come back in here and kind of blend all this together. Now this looks like 1/4 of a flower. And if you want to take it a step further, Carrie, I can come back in here with a different color. Let's see. Why don't I come back in here with butterscotch? So put just a little bit of ink on here. I mean alcohol and then ink. And then you can come in here and just dab this. And make it look like all the little teeny seeds in the flower, or the center portion. And that's kind of a quick overview of how that came out. But there's so many different things you can do with this. It's just amazing. And I'm going to bring you in for a slightly closer view. So this is kind of what this one looks like. And I am not as thrilled with these now that I sprayed the extra alcohol on it, so all you need to do, put a little more alcohol on here, get all this loosened up. Actually, I'm kind of liking this. So, I mean, you can do any number of ways you want to do it. And if you don't like it, you can always put more alcohol on it and redo it. Yes, dear. Oh, my. Yes, kitty, kitty. Yes, kitty, kitty. I know you're talking to Mommy, huh? So if you see anything that's still wet, you can always throw a little torch on it. But they look dull when you get done with them, but once you put either resin on top, which is what I always put on top, or if you put polyurethane, the colors just come right back out as vibrant as they were before you did that. And with these, you can turn around and make a whole set where, yes, this is the side I want. I usually just put my outline in here first And I'll put it up next to this so I can kind of see exactly how far up I put my colors or how far out I put them. And then come in here with a completely different color. Let's see. You like purple, so why don't we come in here and make a purple flower? And if it starts drying out too much, you can just put a little drop or two of alcohol on it, and that'll help spread it out and move it around even more. So you can do these cool little flowers. Let's see, I need a little bit more alcohol right along the side here. So it doesn't take a whole lot to do these. They're really pretty quick and easy. And then I'll show you how we're going to do some that are going to be done with, what was I going to say? Acrylics, because these are really cool for acrylics as well. And then I'm just going to come back in here and deepen the color a little bit. So now you've got half of a flower. How's that look? All right, so I'll send this one off to you and I'll start getting the second one prepped, okay? See ya.